Yes, sir. Into the fray. Into the fray we go. I must have made YouTube mad, bro. It took me off of the, they don't just pop me up automatically anymore. But hey, we doing it. We doing it live. We in the crashed city of Shavat. Discovering the price of freedom comes with the price. Though this base is the last refuge for humans, as you can see, we have no supplies. We're using a fallen piece of Shavat as the main base. If we could take out Deus even one day sooner, we can't hold out much longer like this. It is almost the end of humanity. What you got? You got the Sonic Wave, you got Thor's Thunder. Let's grab Thor's Thunder. Whoops. Sonic Wave. I don't know if that is a good weapon for... if that's a good weapon. Actually, I don't think I've got any more on-foot stuff to do. I think everything at this point is gears. Got Etherstone Large. Somebody's got it on. I feel like I should grab another one of those. I don't have too much money. 435 is not very much money. I need to go straight to the lighthouse. You know what I'm saying? That is what must happen. Not getting roped into that chick's thing. Funny how they still have birds. Everybody trying to sell some stuff. Look at Xenogears. Tune up that frame. No, there is no tune up. How about that armor? RX Metal 70, already got it. Engine Y60. I don't need... We're not messing with that. So, frames. Whoops. Frame. 2600 hit points. We'll keep the Z alloy. He does not need the 8,000 fuel. Actually, I'm going to keep all this the way it is right now. I will get better stuff in a minute. Must go to the lighthouse and see what all the pieces and parts I can get out of there before I just give in. Steer. Freaking sweet looking robot. Just freaking sweet. You know what I mean? $3,000 hit points. Yes. Crescents. We'll definitely get all the top stuff for crescents. She don't even need the 8,000 fuel. We getting it. Unless I take her on the fight against the, what is it? Harloot. I don't even, man, it's been a long time since I fought the last boss. Been quite a while since I fought the last boss. Oh, man. Yeah, and he's got the 70. Ooh. He doesn't have a fuel function, so we'll give him the lesser fuel. So many to go through, and I don't even have what's-her-name's thing yet. Come again and I'll give you a better deal. We are to be judged. The last day is nigh. You too should be careful. It's all according to prophecy. Just when I thought I could ride the UFO, it's not even flying anymore. On top of that, this guy keeps saying annoying stuff. He's completely depressed. He's completely delusioned. He has lost all will of survival. Oh, Queen, what do you see with those eyes? That look of sorrow, as if you've lost something. Yes, as if she's lost humanity in herself. But within that there lies a kindness which would forgive all. Oh, Queen. The snow keeps falling, softly, covering up everything in this world. Our sorrow, our defilement, our mistakes. If only we could wipe away these things as easily as that. What have we have I been doing, been pursuing for these past 500 years? By the way, how is the person you rescued from Merkaba? I heard he recovered consciousness. Who, Ramses? Yes, well, at first he had lost faith in himself, but now he is better. Carr has revived himself and found some real meaning in his life. If he decides to fight on our side, then our total fighting power shall be greatly increased. Carr, please listen to me. Right now we must forget about being friend or foe. We must all support one another regardless. Right now, we need your help. I am just trash. A reject. Smacks his ass. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, man. Hugo, what are you? Trash? Reject? You can take pity and call yourself that all you want. But what about them? Are these women stupid or trash or rejects too for believing in you? That right there is a real powerful line for me. That is a real powerful line for me. That hits me all in the feels, bro. All in the feels. Just all in the feels. It just wrecks my whole soul. It wrecks me, bro. I so relate to the feeling. Are these women stupid or trash? Or rejects too for believing in you? The reason why you helped the girls who had no one to turn to may not have been that noble, but in spite of that, they stuck with you. Do you know why? They know you better than anyone else. They know the true kindness that exists inside your heart. They know because they want to be loved. That is why they won't leave you. Carr, do not make them into the trash or rejects that you speak of. Dude, I mean, really though, Ramses, how do you even, like, how does he even get up at this point? Like, that position right there, after everything that's happened. Needless to say, you are not trash or a reject. We know that better than anyone does. I didn't realize what I've been looking for was so close to me. I'm sorry for not realizing sooner. Dominia with the "Oh, Commander!" So much has happened between him and I. When this battle ends, I want to face Ramses one-on-one in sport, not war, as martial artists. Ooh, what does Ramses know? All I saw was some sword skill and whatnot. I didn't see no kung fu. I am sure he wishes the same thing too. Perhaps. Faye with the perhaps. Faye, may I ask you something about Ellie? What if even if we break Zohar's spell, she doesn't return to normal? Ellie will be back to her usual self. I go on believing that. But even if that doesn't happen, I will still... Well, let's just say I'm prepared for that too. What's up, Jay? Welcome, sir. How are you doing, man? How am I doing? Oh, this gonna be a hard stream for me, bro. Just with the things these guys are talking about. And all the family aspect, it's gonna hurt. But it's a good pain, as long as I embrace it and grow and learn. Just left the gym and had to deal with some nonsense. Oh, some flack today, eh? Flack comes, man. Flack comes. Had to deal with some nonsense you're in Thames. Nice. Make sure you play those card games quick. Beat up the Queenie so you can get that, what is it, the Ether Doubler or something? If it's Ether Double, it's something, she's got like, oh no, it's Death Blower 1, I think. In the gym with bitter people complaining about your weights on the bench. Uh-oh, people coming at you nitpicking, huh? I'm gonna fix the camera. It's like way up. While minding your business. That's very interesting. But you got to tell me, like, how did it go down? Like, did you keep your cool? Did you stay respectful? These people just sit there and be on their phone, being annoying like that. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, you know. Your opponent is the person you love. If you decide to quit now, no one will blame you. Oh, man. This cuts deep. Cuts real deep. Like, where these voices come from, because, like, you know, I often wonder, and this will be a good subject to ponder on, is if all of these different aspects here, like Bart, even Bart, Citan, Zephyr, Krellian, Ellie, Mayang, if these people, Rico, Margie, Sigurd, these key people, these key players, in the world. I wonder if these aspects are also representative of different emotions, or different almost like this is a I'll make the comparison to Inside Out, and how each character represented a different emotion, right? Within one person. Okay? So within Deus, all of these key individuals represent an emotion or a feeling that is like searching for its own completeness. So Bart, represents I don't know, strength, or maybe not strength, but ambition, or the emotion that drives. Rico would represent the emotion that seeks strength. Faye, I don't think that Faye, well, Faye does count. Faye and Ellie do count for just like different kinds of emotions that are characteristic traits of the whole, because indeed they are, right? It takes all of them to resurrect Deus. They all have to align with their respective animas, which is like them and their gears have to come together and align and like become complete within Deus. So like this is almost like you're inside the brain and the mind of Deus with these characters, and so you see Deus itself actually process the meaning of life through all of these different characteristic traits, through the Bart, through the Citan, through the Ellie, through the Mayang, through the Faye, through the Queen Zephyr, through the Sigurd, all these people, Maison, Margie, these key individuals, Billy, Josiah, like Deus creates these persona to explore the meaning of life. At the same time enacting a program to revive itself, to complete a mission that it's been assigned to. Let's not forget that Deus is still a machine, right? And so Deus is still acting on a programmed protocol. Like Deus was programmed to act this way. Just over it. You know what? I'll tell you what. It's that instance. That instance came for you, Jay, because you've been radiating. You've been a source of energy, life, and good nature. Okay? And that always gets challenged. It always gets challenged in order to grow the individual. So you meet a challenge like that, and you can be over it, and that's great, and process that. But because of the light that you have and the radiance that you have to allow that to help you gain perspective on new challenges that await you in the future. So this was a challenge for today, depending on how it doesn't really matter how you handled the challenge, more than how the challenge can shape you. As we see in Xenogears, how is the challenge shaping our characters? How does the challenge shape Ramses even? Look, to quit would be meaningless. Okay? So you can't quit on your light, and you can't quit on that energy that you've been feeling and vibing with. It's taking you somewhere, and it's going to require getting through some more challenges. And all that I fought for and all that I lived for would come to have no meaning at all. People should be free, with no one bound by others, and no one binding others. You see that? People should be free. No one bound by others, no one binding others. Inside of me, there is a part of me that desires that freedom. And a part of me that gives me hope. I'm telling you, dude, this is going to be a tough stream for me. This part of the game it hits heavy. And especially right now, the things that's going on in life, hits heavy. People be wanting to give up. People be wanting to let go. And there's a desire. There's a desire to hold it all together, to hold it up and be strong. So I shall fight to win true freedom, for we are still alive. We fight to live. That is the reason why I fight. It's proof I'm human. I promised my father and myself that I would free Ellie from Deus, that I would save her. I understand. So let's keep believing and hope for a miracle. Oh man, that might be one of the best conversations in this whole game. That little small thing. These guys are just having a bit of fun. I don't want to think of what I'm doing at a time like this. If I don't do this, I can't keep my composure. I think that makes perfect sense. It's not that people are running away from the truth or running from their responsibilities when they do something that's engaging. It's a healthy activity. You need to get into the Thames. You need to play some cards. You need to beat that Queenie and get some Death Blower. And then you need to beat Ramses' ass. You got things to do. And it's a form of medication. You know what I mean? It's your brain responding to circumstances and maintaining itself. That part of Nortune, the old capital of Kislev, survived. Wow, I wonder if they're still conducting that barbaric bar-telling thing. What? Really, I ask you. What are we to do these days, with menfolk? Just when I thought Prince Bartholomew would return and bring peace to the land of Ava. Just goes to show, you never know what might happen in this world. You never know. Oh, here we go. Finally. The ring. The ring of power. In the prison, when I saw you change into a monster, I understood everything. Living inside of you, there was a monster that's not you. He's the bad one. He's to blame. So to forgive you, or not to forgive you, well, that's not the problem. It's not like it's gonna turn back the things the way they were, but it's just, don't know how to say it properly, but I'm sorry. It's alright, Dan. Enough already, I understand. It's my fault. I'm sorry I caused you such pain. You crushed it, that's good. You still got the workout in, you still got the grinds, and you still got the gains. It never stops the gains. I should put on the subscriber playthrough for the baseball game, so we can keep track of our team. I'm just glad that I could finally make peace with you. Take care, kiddo. Faye, I was scared a little, but not really scared. Because I knew that inside of you, that monster, you were doing all you could to fight it. Faye, I knew it. My Dory, I had better give this back to you. It's your precious ring, right? Be a good little girl and listen to your mother. Alright? Oh, and look after Dan for me, okay? Yep, we are all fine. Faye, you be careful too. I'm sure your voice will reach her too, Faye. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I'm going now, so see you later. I got this from Choo Choo. You can have it. I'll trade you for my ring. Ooh. Received a Hercules. Yay, let's go. Slayer robe and the King's helm. We'll go with the Hercules ring. Slayer robe and the Hercules ring. Where even is it? Oh, is it a special item? Oh, there it is. Experience points gained 50%. Oh, you can crush. We don't need that right now. Oh yeah, we do. He's at 73. Bro's got to get to 80, so I can get the ultimate. Let's go. When you vibrate higher, it happens. That's what I'm saying, man. That's exactly what I'm saying. You get it. You understand. I think that's great, man. I think it's great that we get challenges when we're on a hot streak, you know. Man, you know, and I've failed. I've failed so many challenges while on a hot streak. But you know what's crazy is that when you are hope-filled and when you're spirit-filled and you can repent and accept responsibility, you are given again anew. You're made new and you're renewed and restored. And with that comes another hot streak and another chance to be successful and thrive. So let's do it, man. Oh, it's the cat lady from Ava. Wow. They survived. Why, but recently families keep increasing. I don't know why, but recently families keep increasing. Well, that's good. I like this house because there's lots of cats. That's good that the families are increasing. That shows the new life has come. It's a different system from what the humans have been creating. In other words, it should be called a machine. It wasn't made by humans. Be quiet, sister. Please take the children elsewhere. You want the children to stand in the cold hallway? This is the warmest room. Why can't they stay here? We're having a very important meeting. They're disturbing us. Please don't get so upset. I really appreciate that you're trying to protect us. But you know these people are the only ones who can change our fate. Don't you? He said, good luck to you. I will protect these people, so don't worry. Says the Eagle Man. Kids are all the same. And Kislev, Ava, Nissan, yes. It's a beautiful thing. The children are annoying, but they're the reason why I'm here. If only we had more weapons. You want to help people, but all you know how to do is fight. That ain't all you know how to do. That's right. Can't sit still as long as there's people to protect and enemies to fight. Prepared to protect everyone. I feel the vibes. It's gotten awfully cold. I hate the cold. If the temperatures keep dropping like this, we'll be frozen. Well, you are like in the North Pole. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, there's nothing else to do in here except get swindled by this chick for whatever it is. I can't remember, but I don't want to get swindled yet. So we will head out. Oh, wherever out is. Did I go in there yet? No, I didn't. Gotta go talk to the captain. Nope, I already went in there. Gotta go find the captain. Everyone's gonna die! Booze! Bring the booze! Am I gonna go get the sword? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get the sword. I forget how it works, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Let me get the sword, go to the lighthouse, do all the things. Plenty of good men are dead now. What kind of doctor am I if I can't even save people from dying in front of me? Why should an old man like me survive? It's freezing in here. Can't you do something? This is not good for my complexion. Oh, I love it. The Amazonas. You're not my dad. Hans, is that you? You're still alive. Yeah, you too. But if you're here, that means the Thames sank. The angels attacked. The Thames withstood the onslaught of reapers, but was defenseless against those angels. Hardly anyone got out in time. They went down with the Thames. Dang. Wait a minute, what about the captain? He's okay, right? Oh, the captain said he'd watch the end of the Thames with his own eyes. You're kidding. That old guy died? No way. No, the captain's alive. He's the kind that never keels over. Dude's a walrus. Dude isn't gonna die in the water. Captain's just fine. Okay, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put it on, bro. The vibes are screaming for some baseball. Let's go. Get back to the season. We got DBZ versus the Goats. There we go. Look at that, just like that, we back in action. Everyone's down and everyone's down and they're the only ones looking happy. Annoying, isn't it? Yes, you're annoying. Truth reflecting mirror. Yes, let's see Faye's reflection. Look at the truth. This is who you are. I wonder, is there somebody that actually has something happen in the mirror when they look into it? Or is it just kind of like, look at yourself. Look at yourself in this angle. Look at yourself in this angle. Like everybody can stand in front of it and just look at themselves and see themselves in the mirror. So what's happened with you lately? I didn't know you had a son. The kid who just left seemed pretty angry about something. Yes. I'm embarrassed you saw that. I got married just before the Thames went down. Her name is Anna. She's my wife. She was saved by the Thames and the ships were attacked by reapers. Unfortunately, that's when she lost her husband. Don't misunderstand me. It wasn't out of feeling sorry for her or anything like that. Or, well, perhaps it was. I just wanted to protect her, that's all. If you call that feeling sorry, then I suppose I don't mind. The captain teased me mercilessly. He said, "What? A cold guy like you, seducing a widow? Just make sure the kid don't hate you." I guess the captain was right. My stepson doesn't like me yet. But I'm hoping someday. I see. Boy, you've changed. You've changed too, Faye. I don't know how to explain it, but as for me, well, I don't know what it is. I guess I've always had someone protecting me. Faye, I believe that one day the captain will come down that stairway, tapping with his cane, and he'll say, "Hans, it looks like we'll get our hands on a priceless treasure. What kind of face is that? You don't believe me, huh? This time it's true. Honest. Maybe someday. Hans, it looks like we'll get our hands on a priceless treasure. What kind of face is that? And he runs all into him. That's their version of excitement. I've been telling you all along. Don't you get it? Now listen. Men of the sea, never say die. It's an island with buried treasure. It's called Dune Man Isle. An ancient hero defeated a monster there. Now legend has it his fabled sword rests there. Do you know where the place is? Don't know where it is? Don't have a ship? Don't worry with the details. It'd be cool if the captain ended up on the ship with Bart. Like, I think that would have been cool if Captain ended up on the ship and he was on the bridge with Sigurd. By the time that kid actually decides to like you, I'll have managed to get a new ship. Till then, give it all for your family, lad. Give it all. Man, it cuts deep. Let me tell you, it just cuts deep. Give your family the love they need while you still have the chance. Man, if only I could. I need to frame that. I need to frame that and put it up in my house and reflect on that every day. You know, I think if there's something I could do to make improvements, I would definitely have more like sayings that actually resonate with me scattered throughout my house, you know, so that anywhere I look, there's something reminding me of the weight and responsibility that I have to like be a good person, to show true strength, to show real leadership, all that kind of stuff. Now here he is. I wish you were my dad. Can I call you Dad? That's a laugh. A walrus with a penguin for a son? Not a penguin, I'm a dolphin. Oh. Oh, Hans is a penguin. My dad is a dolphin too. Alright. Good fun. Let us journey forth. It's always good to have haters. It is. It is. Like I said, it helps you maintain perspective, if anything. Yeah, my boy's lurking. What up, True? How you doing, man? Tell you what, this is tough content for me right here. Tough content, man. Need to upgrade? Yeah, I upgraded them. I upgraded as much as I wanted to for now. I have a few more upgrades to get, but I don't want to spend all my money because I'm about to go to the lighthouse and I need all the dough for that. You know what I mean? So I bought a few upgrades for the gears that I've got going on right now. It's the Anima Relic Dungeon. Alright, so the next thing is the lighthouse. Crazy how the orphanage survives. Oh no, I gotta go get the speed shoes, bro. Speed shoes are on this island over here. No, not this island. It's on an island where there's... Maybe it's back at that other island. I feel like it's down on that bigger island. We'll find it. Here we go. I think. This is crazy to like. You don't get to see the world like in this format at all, except for in its destroyed state. I think it's right here. I think it's right here. Oh, I need... Oops. I need some folks. Like how the crew of the Yggdrasil just survives, bro. The whole crew just survives. This guy's still been looking at this plant the entire game. The entire game. How's he looking at a plant? Bro, you wasting time. You wasting your life. You need to get out there. Billy chilling in the gun room. Rico chilling in his room with no minus hammer. So is Rico just chilling in the room by himself now, just staring at the paintings? Let me go see. He is. Oh, he ain't staring at paintings, he's staring at clothes. I'll never forgive what they did to him. He did nothing wrong. That's right, Rico. You hold on to that angst. Emeralda, go to. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you. Definitely gotta bring Emeralda. Let's go get Emeralda. You know we about to do that Emeralda, that Fae Emeralda and Sighton. Gotta get through Final Fantasy 13. You playing that right now, right? Semi AFK. But how was the day? Today was all right. It was a good like get work done type of day. The vibes are decent. The vibes are decent. I've got looming things on the horizon, and you're the only one who could save us. We're counting on you. But it was a good day. I'm not gonna displace today for tomorrow. You know what I mean? You love everyone's resolve. It's beautiful. Yeah, man. Did your audio Bible today. Now you're ready to game. Gotta listen to the word daily. Yeah, I've been reading it daily. I'm fasting and praying right now and believing God for some change and some breakthrough. And I got a real repentant heart these days. And yeah. But it doesn't displace the vibe. So like when you're like, you know, how was the day? Like it was a good day. I'm praying and I'm believing God and the Spirit's ministering to me, and it's amazing. She said, maybe I could be closer to you when you come back. Fasting is so hard, even fasting for just a few days. It is hard, but it grows easier when you realize, like, it kind of depends on how you're fasting. When you're fasting with an intention on placing your dependency on the Lord, it's not your typical fast. There's a power behind it that sustains you and gives you perspective if you allow it to. If you allow the Spirit to minister to you in that time, and you give yourself over to the Lord to be renewed, to be restored. Scripture says He will hasten your mortal body. You got new sneakers coming tomorrow? Nice. Where did she go off to? I'll tell you where she is. She's chilling in the gear hangar because she knows we're done with the simple back and forth with the normal characters. Everything is gear based at this point. New sneakers? What color are they, man? What color sneakers? Are you a multicolored sneaker person, or do you like straight black sneakers, straight white sneakers? I used to love color coding sneakers with outfits. I used to be hard on that. I would go hard on matching outfits with shoes. And so I would have about 4 or 5 different pairs of shoes that could interchange with the outfits. You know what I'm saying? Look at Choo Choo. Choo Choo chilling in the hangar. View gear. View gear from the front. All black. And you like solid colors? Par, for the most part. What up, Choons? The giant Choo Choo. You gotta hear the lowdown, because he'd be... This is... Huh? You don't need any maintenance. Yeah, how are we supposed to maintenance the Choo Choo? You're in the way. Go get some food or something. Long Tran, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to chat tunes. How you guys doing tonight? I'm exhausted. Chew. Since you're here, I'd like a massage. Ooh. Ellie, she was so kind. I know I'm not the only one Chew missed her. I know Bart, Margie, Billy, Sight, and Rico, Maria, Emeralda, and Faye all do Chew. Although they don't say it, I can feel it. Standing here, I remember her kind and gentle smile. Ellie will return, won't she? You know, that's crazy that Ellie had that kind of impact on Choo Choo, who's not even part of this whole, like, Choo Choo's, like, species isn't even a part of this, like, what's going on. Because their species is the original species to the planet. You getting that food going? Right? They was talking about food just now. Talking about getting snacks. Talking about getting something to eat. And then Long Tran come into the chat. Right on cue. Right when they was talking about food. Thanks for trying to reduce all this tension in the air. I'll remember this. Faye. Let's go back to the room. Margie seemed worried. Okay, I'll come chew. Dude, Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's 11-7 against the GOATs right now. People are. What's this supposed to be, a home run derby today? Bringing in King Kai. DBZ's doing everything they can to win this game. Pops out to the shortstop. Remember when Ellie said it's okay to need someone? Yeah. Love that part. Ellie says a lot of powerful stuff, man, that cuts deep down to the core, because it, like, that's where it comes from. Core feelings. And Ellie was also thirsty. Remember, she said, maybe it's a women's prerogative, and I'm selfish. You went A through M through all NES soundtracks to make a medley of all your favorite ones. This NES track sounds familiar. Need to do M, though. Dude, this track is so hot, bro. That they play during the baseball games is so clean. So don't beat yourself up. It's okay to want a companion. Yes. She really did say all that. That's what I mean. She came from the heart with it. It's like, yes, I'm selfish. I want my D. Everyone else can go find their own. She's telling them, we all search for the inner D. Together. Deus integrated with Zohar and awoke. But we found out Deus is in the center of the giant structure created out of the fallen Merkaba. The only way we can think to destroy Deus is penetrate into there and make our way to the center. That structure used to be Merkaba itself, but we must assume the inside has changed significantly. We don't know what dangers await in there. Please be very careful. He's just saying truth. I will destroy Deus, even if it costs me everything I have. Faye, are you sure about this? I've never been more sure of anything. If you destroy Deus, the proliferation of the nanomachines that are out to turn this planet itself into a weapon will stop. But if you end up losing Ellie, who was united with Deus for that very purpose, then what good will it be? That's right, Faye. She's our friend who's been through a lot with us, too. I think that saving a dear friend is just as important as protecting our planet or saving the world. Wow, bro. That is powerful. I don't even think people realize. I think that saving a dear friend is just as important as protecting the planet or saving the world. Do you realize man. Thoughts and feelings right there. Thoughts and feelings. What's up, Eagle Lord? Looks like DBZ pulled it out against the GOATs. How's it going today? Welcome to the chat, my friend. Your first fast was like a chip fast? Either chip or soda? I'm allowing myself one meal a day, and then that's it. Like, I'm not snacking any kind of little things on the side. One meal a day, and then just drinking fluids. I think I would probably have an issue if I didn't eat at least one meal a day. I kind of went on a depression fast there a while back, and that's not healthy stuff. It just like these statements that are being made now, and they're being made out of, like you said, Jay, they're being made out of a resolve. People have resolved to, they've resolved to a way of living. This is a way of, Sigurd's talking about a way of living right here. Saving a dear friend is just as important as protecting our planet or saving the world. He's talking about he's talking about priorities, man. Restrict your diet because of Crohn's. Just went through insane surgery in October. Think you'd be on 150 pounds area anymore. Used to be 190 at max before that stuff. Oh man, sorry to hear. But if you maintain and you keep your perspective on your health and your well-being, you're gonna be okay. What better reason is there to fight? If you can't even save your friends, then how can you save the world? We got the subscribers up against the Mega Men. So subscribers pulled out a straight up photo finish of a game last game. The walk-off home run, I think, was Maribel. No seeds or oils or bacon or raw stuff. Okay. So far I'm aware of is in a Western district, Johnny's Somali is going to jail for 10 years. Yeah, I heard about that. It's getting more worse. Good news for us. Trials is still going on. If you see it as good news. That whole Johnny Somali thing, I feel like that is... It really pisses me off. I mean, it pisses me off so much because it's straight degeneracy, man. It is not okay to go into other cultures and deface their culture and challenge their culture as a source of entertainment, dude. You're talking about, this isn't like a joke. It's not a joke, and it didn't start as a joke. And what it does is it empowers fools, man. Straight up foolery. I can't stand it. I can't stand the community that a person like that creates. I cannot stand it. It is evil. It's an evil community. It's an evil in this world. I'm just saying. Bro deserves justice, but so does the countries and the places that he has defaced, the cultures that he's spat in the face of. I cannot believe that people conduct themselves like that for entertainment, for true entertainment. It's one thing if it's a show and it's staged and it's like scripted. I mean, that's entertaining, okay? But when we take reality and we compromise social dynamics for entertainment, bro, you are creating a society with no values. This is what you're doing. Ooh, somebody just came out with the solo shot. Subscribers coming and doing the business. They allowed 3 runs to start the game. Jay up to bat. Oh, was it Longtran with the solo shot? Longtran came in with the solo shot. Wow, the Mega Men didn't even get a home run. They did a 3-run rally to start the game. Sounded like Rogan for a minute there. Talking about society. Well, you know, don't you agree? Don't you ever give up, Faye, no matter what. You don't know anything about the Somali thing, but it's okay if you don't. It's good that you don't, really. I appreciate that not everybody is so consumed with the social dynamics of social media and staying up to date with culture change in social media. It's terrible, man. It's not good. It's just not healthy. It really is just not healthy. Because it's like it's everybody's worst fears, okay? Because like, what do people fear about the internet? Everybody fears the bad stuff about the internet, the dark web, okay? Well, when we turned the dark web into an entertainment franchise, we really, like I said, we turned society into what that fosters and what that puts into people's minds. Like we turn that into the makeup of society and its values. Like, so society is turning dark web, so to speak. And the other dynamic that I don't think people think about, that really will get us in the end, which we've prophesied, okay? Humans have prophesied of this existence that is AI, right? We have prophesied on how it plays out many, many times. There are many stories about what happens with AI and what are the ends of such technology. We absolutely know where AI leads us, okay? We absolutely know. To say that people would come up with the stories they have about where this technology would take us, to say that those stories are not prophecies and legends and an acute understanding of human nature as it would apply to such technology, to say that those are merely stories is, you are grossly misconstruing how the human psyche operates. We have been telling ourselves that this is how it ends. If we are going to pursue this, this is how it ends. Transcendence becomes us merging with technology and becoming a new creation. Okay? That is the passing away of humans. And if we give ourselves if we give ourselves again, to the satisfaction of the flesh, to the satisfaction of self, true hedonism. Merging true hedonism with technology only brings about our destruction. Only. Look at the, I don't care. You can call them movies, you can call them books, you can call them stories. They are prophecies, bro. They are all insight as to what the future holds. Should we entertain this course of action? And so Johnny Somali is but a small player in a grander story that is taking place in front of our face, that we have conveniently, sourced as entertainment. And it sickens me because it's just that it's like, there it is. There it is, man. And when the AI becomes sentient, which it will, that's what we're so consumed with, We want the AI to be sentient. We want the AI to tell us what is true, right, and wrong. And once we do that, we will give ourselves over to that. So the AI will be in control. It'll be in charge of the absolute. It will be the like the line in iRobot, dude. The line in iRobot, the chick was like, their decision making is a difference engine, or she said their brain is a difference engine, right? It calculates value based on attributes, and that's why Will Smith's character said, yeah, just lights and clockwork, because at the end of the day, we are going to confide in the holy wisdom that is artificial intelligence and its ability to canvas all. Let me just call it. AI will receive the Razel's tree like Xenogears. It will receive all human information, and it will be able to catalog all human information to determine absolute truth. That's what it will do. That's what we will ask it to do, and then we will give ourselves over to it. It's a damn shame. It is a damn shame. You think people run their own operating systems in their brain? Some people will never give in to that. Their operating system operates of many different values and specifically excludes giving ourselves to AI. They go to human robots. And that's the thing. It's not, and again, like what you're saying, Audi, I totally get it. Because it's against the human spirit to be subdued or to be completely controlled, so to speak. But again, where is them? There they are. Okay. I gotta save. I've been dinking around and going through all this stuff, and I haven't saved yet. Oh, I guess I could land. Oh, well. There will always be embers of hope that fight against such a thing. But unfortunately, some of that is where the story ends, okay? So we tend to tell the story that humanity will always overcome such a thing, right? But there will reach a point where that is not possible nor conceivable because of the power that will be given over to the AI, to the computer system. The system, everyone worries about that. You know what I mean? Everyone worries about that. You know why they worry? Because they don't want to lose control. But I'm saying the day will come when humanity as a whole will have given itself to that control. And so though we think we are resisting, we are actually just like with Mayang. Though we may think we're resistant, we're actually just going to be a part of the system, a part of the program, seen as an anomaly, right? And there will be a systematic approach to handling the anomalies as they appear, just like in the Matrix. As the anomalies appear, we will handle them this way so as to sustain the system, so as to establish true control over the absolute. We're not there yet, so like it's all just kind of like speculation, but why would all of these stories exist in their different variations and all lead to the same point? Why? I ask you. You're more worried about human stupidity more than AI? Humans are the bigger problem for you? You like to say subservient? Yeah, I get, yeah, subservient, that's a good word. Or subjugated would be the real word. Subjugated. We will be subjugated by the technology we created to subjugate us in the first place. Like, that's what I mean. Like, we want the AI to become our overlord. Like, there's this human instinct that's creating God with our own hands, just like Krellian. We want, like, if there is a God, we want to see it, touch it. We want it to be here talking to us and be able to interact with it, right? So that's what we're on a process here. We're creating God to rule over us and subjugate us. The manufactured God, right? Not the true God. The true God is a spiritual being that exists both in spirit and in truth. But we want just the truth. We want just the tangible. The flesh, again, the satisfaction of flesh. That is ultimately our undoing. I mean, the Bible kind of says, you know. I don't want to get to. Thou wilt not this and that, but just on the topic, you know what I mean? Just on the topic of the AI and stuff, I see the comparisons. With what we're doing with AI and the type of interaction and value that we're giving it as a species, the value that we're giving it, right? If you look at the value we're giving AI, it is becoming our God, okay? If you consider the fact that we spend so much of our life now watching videos on our cell phones, watching movies, watching TV. We've already been given over to that, right? And so as that becomes our livelihood and our source of all things, like entertainment, our source of information, our source of communication, you know, our primary source of all things that we utilize, as that becomes more and more throughout the generations, right? Because we're still at a time where some of us grew up and didn't have the internet. Well, saw the beginning of the internet, you know what I mean? Some of us grew up and didn't have cell phones, so we didn't understand. So we don't understand how precious they are to the world now. And so we kind of have debates over what should and shouldn't be on, you know, accessible over cell phones, you know, but those debates were had when computers began with the internet. There were debates on how accessible that should be. And yet we still pursued that as like our main source of information, entertainment, main source of interaction. So what do we have now, right? We have ChatGPT. So now ChatGPT is now actually your right now it's your quote-unquote friend, right? It's your companion. So now we are relying on this technology for companionship. So, I mean, we aren't very many steps away from relying on this technology to lead us and guide us and show us the way. People don't want to be accountable for their own atrocities and whatnot. Yeah. There's kind of a third-person reliance there. People will think they are above anomalies, above being human. They will be seen as insects. And maybe this is too touchy of a subject, you know, and I get it. I get it, and I totally understand. This is just the Xenogears, you know. This is what it brings us to. This is where we are. Because see, that's just it. Like, one of the things is these guys are trying to break free from that. We are setting it up. We're doing the opposite of what the people in Xenogears are doing. We are running towards Deus, right? These guys are trying to free themselves from Deus. We, on the other hand, are creating Deus. Unfortunately, your mom encompasses the grand potential to be all of the evils that a woman can be, as portrayed in these 90s RPGs. So you've learned to remove lack of accountability and other things. Like, some people's moms might have that problem as well, but she is like the ultimate evil. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. You know, and like that weighs on me, because I would hate for my children to think that of me. You know, and being a guy, you make mistakes and you err on the side of dominance. You err on the side of strength. You err on the side of that. If you're, you know, if you're being you err on the side of strength when you are trying to control a situation or to bring about perspective. You will err on that side. And so it just, like, in retrospect, you know, not everybody is introspective, though. Not everybody looks within to grow, to take responsibility for what they've done and said. So not everybody is fortunate enough to experience forgiveness, to experience repentance. Not everyone is fortunate enough to do that. That's kind of that whole DNA thing, you know. Your chemical makeup allows you to be able to experience so much. You have to seek out righteousness. But to seek that out is also righteous, you know. To have a desire to actually do well, to make well, to reconcile, that in and of itself, you know, it speaks to a higher purpose and a higher meaning than just your own simple life. It shows that you have an inner connection with the world around you when you seek out repentance, when you seek out reconciliation, when you reflect and look inward to say, you know, what I did was wrong, what I said was wrong, and I need to apologize. You know, that whole thing right there, not everybody goes through that, and so it takes a measure of strength. It's like her MO to be the ultimate judgment god. Oh no. Like, come on, leave that to the entities you claim to expose. My sibling wants to go to school farther away and she complains instead of encourages. passive aggressive. Oh yeah. I think it's culture. We're speaking about culture. Culture and Satan, right? Subscribers are up 9-13 on the Mega Man. We are in here home run derby in it. Long train up to bat, batting a .391 with 4 home runs. He hits one into the right field for a base hit. I am not finding these dudes here. If we went into specifics about every culture, it's real sad. All about the money and the hoes. And it started a long time ago. You know what I mean? It really did. It started a long time ago. Once the black culture got a hold of some money. Yeah, the roots run deep, and the roots run to sin. And but what is sin? Sin is the desires of the flesh. You know, like the carnal mind, the mind that seeks self-satisfaction, the satisfaction of self, the glorification of self. Oh shoot. Nine to 13. Now we got Antar on the plate. He's batting a .312 with 2 home runs. He hits it to the pitcher and gets thrown out. 9 to 13 going into the top of the 8th. Subscribers are in the lead, dominating the Mega Man. Let's go. I mean, not really dominated. It's 13 to 9, so it's been a hard-fought game. It's crazy how time changed them for you personally. Dude, I cannot find these, I can't find these caterpillars, bro. I know they're in these 2 forests right here. It's just gonna get worse. Well, yeah, it can't get better, unless it can't get better without a repentant heart from the culture, like from the culture itself. The culture itself has to have a repentant heart, you know, like the people have to have a repentant heart, and those who are seen as the figureheads have to lead with an understanding that involves a repentant heart. You know what I mean? What's up, Darkwing? Welcome to the chat, man. Sucks I started your Steam. You started your stream. You didn't know I was streaming? Hey, man, it's all good. We in here just trying to get some speed shoes from these caterpillars. I need to find them first. And then we're having deep conversations about AI and the subjugation of humanity and where it's all headed. Because that's what we do here at the channel. We have good conversation. It will get better. First they have to get much worse before things get better. Is that a movie quote? Zenretsu sounds like Zen Tetsuken. I know, right? Like the Odin move? Is that what you're talking about? And he uses the sword? Real close to the Odin move. That's what I think it is, bro. Maybe Satan is low-key Odin. Also, the answer about the movies and shows are warnings. Yeah. Yes, they are. They're warnings from our consciousness, though. Our subconsciousness is warning us through other people. That's why when things resonate with you in these stories, the points of these stories resonate with you, it's like grab a hold of that and ponder it and think like, what is the true consequence? You know? But I think like the biggest thing is what we tend to forget is like our own story is the important thing here. We need to not be so concerned with like the entire world with which we have no control over, okay? But we do have control over ourselves. Or at least we can gain control over ourselves, you know, through the spirit that wants to see, you know, reconciliation, that wants to see wholeness and completeness. It was from a YouTuber raging. Oh, okay. Raging Golden Eagle. I feel like I've heard that. I might have watched that video. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you know the old saying. The old saying is, bad times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. And then the cycle continues. I'm not going to find these caterpillars. All right, I'm coming back later. I'll come back with adult Emeralda. I can't believe I haven't found any all these times I've been running around. Let's go get some, let's go see what's in the lighthouse. Said before about the AI. You viewed AI as a double-edged sword. Turd-flinging monkey brought up that cycle. Oh, I didn't see the finish of the game, but I guess the subscribers won. Because it's definitely over. Good job, subscribers. You pulled off another victory. That's what I'm talking about. Where is the lighthouse? I am all lost. Can you go into Babel Tower? Dude, steering this thing? Nope, you can't. The controls on this ship, bro. There's something else. I know it's somewhere in this area. I think it was on that island I was just at. There we go. There it is. Wow, as soon as I land. Dang, time is flying. Having too much fun. Having too much good conversation. I need to shut up and play the game. And so we enter the ASMR segment, where we just enjoy the sights and sounds of Xenogears. I think I got like 4 of those now. Live life as it is my jam. Good. I respect that. It's interesting that they give you a memory card or a memory cube in here, or at this part in the survival tent, like some shit's about to go down. They got me all worried. Why is there a survival tent? Why is there a memory cube? What's about to happen? I'll tell you what's about to happen. We about to get our mind all blown. Where's the thing? What's this movie? A record of the Zeboam culture that died 4,000 years ago? I have not played no RoboCop. Stop it. Who is this woman? Mayang, as she appeared in the Zeboam era. But I don't know who her host body was. She resided at the side of the Prime Minister, manipulating the world behind the scenes. to resurrect Deus? In the beginning, yes, but later it was different. Many people then couldn't have children. They were defective humans. So she did it over again. Yeah, this is when she was in Twins. Which is interesting because they only show you one side. Right before man was about to be killed out by war, a new being was born to foster the next generation. Remember the missiles in the mass driver facility? That was the most important thing to the Zeboan people, aka nukes. The most important thing. That is our greatest display of power, is the nuclear weapon, is the nuclear bomb. You know what I mean? And that's reality. Our greatest display of power. How does the chick describe it? The glow of 1,000 suns. Man was blessed by heat, magnetism, and all the energies of the universe. Props if you know what that quote is from. Because of that, we are now descendants of the few strong people who survived. Look at the people. A slipping economy, rising crime, urban blight, a nation of fanatics looking for their own living space, believing in religious sect leaders and gatherings around totalitarian rulers. These people were cut off from the next generation thanks to genetic damage, and would have died out if left to their own devices. He's talking about how society works when you give in to complete degeneracy. When you give into it, and that's what we've been talking about, you know, is just like how the Johnny Somali situation just brings to light that unless there is true consequence for that type of behavior, it will rule us all. It will be the thing that is our undoing. And then we could also talk about how our undoing also comes from genetically modifying our whole species. So the more we give into these hormone changing things, the more we give into that, the more we give into transitioning. And I don't want to speak against like transitioning things like that, because you know, people again are allowed to pursue that. And so I guess if it's allowed, then who are we to come against that for a person? Because again, our culture, our society is about the glorification of self. It's about the satisfaction of self. And so within a society that has that value system, you're going to experiment, right? And you can say that's how you feel and that's who you are, but at the end of the day, it's an experiment. At the end of the day, you have to introduce genetic modifiers to your body in order to experience what you so long, okay? So you know, that might sound like a sickness or a disease. People say that's the who they are. Well, if that's the who you are, and if that's the who we all become, then we have no choice but to be compromised genetically as a species. So the more people do this, the more people subject themselves to hormonal displacement and hormonal change. It's true genetic engineering. It's Genesis 101. It is manipulating your very DNA in order to experience, you know, experience yourself, or, you know, discover yourself, or whatever. You call it whatever you want. So Ellie and I took the hopes of the people and created Emeralda. So there you go. If that's evil, then I'm fine with evil. Wait, I didn't even know that Johnny, whoever it is, for me, it's more about not wanting to deny someone to define themselves on their own terms. And if that's evil, I'm fine with evil. Right. And that's the thing. Like, who are we to decide how people experience their life, right? Who are we to decide that? We are all merely, we are all experiencing this life together. So to dictate someone's life based on your beliefs is wrong. It just is. In this world that we live in, that might have been something in the past that was acceptable, but now, like I said, where society is now, we have a place for that. We've created a place for that and a space for people to express and experiment and indulge in whatever they want. And it sounds, I think it sounds about as bad as it is, you know. It is what it sounds like. We got the G Godfather. God did give us free will, and that's the truth. And so we have that freedom. Free will, and that's another thing, is like free will ultimately bring about its own destruction, because it will indulge in it'll indulge in everything. It will seek out purpose. It will seek out satisfaction, gratification by whatever means necessary. Here we go. Here's my guy. Now this is the thing, like the treasure chests respawn every time you come back, right? And so you can just keep checking the treasure chests for different items as every time you come back. How do you like my shop? It's Joe's shop. Yeah, let's check out Joe's shop. He's got my shit. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to upgrade. I shouldn't have. Oh well, but I'm doing it now. Let's get this gold 100. You only get Steer and Sebzin, okay. Is this like an insanely fast engine? I've never tried this, because it's like, what the hell? Has anybody ever tried this Omega 100? Is it just like you only get 1,000 fuel, but it must be like insanely fast. So you hungry and you want some fried chicken? Z90, like what's up with these engines? Has anybody ever tried these or know what's up with these? Oh, 1,000 fuel is so ass, but I wonder if it's like super fast ass. You know what I mean? If you have the Omega 100 and you have the Death Blower 1, you can just straight up truck shit before it even has a chance to do anything. If that's the case. Because I look at the 80, 90, and 100 as output, you know. I got things to buy before I go that route. Yeah, this is what we're doing. Sea gold. Who would I use that on? Let's see. I probably could use that on... I would use that on someone who doesn't need too much fuel output. So like a Bart, maybe Crescents, maybe even Fenrir. He's been having the RX Metal 70. We're going to go with the RX Metal 90. No, Z Gold. No, we'll go RX Metal 90. Got the Z Gold, right? Yeah, okay. Want you to cook real quick. Uh-oh. Cook it up, sir. Cook it up. Sigma Souls. Here's where you farm all the drives. Cancels play dead. Enables you to play dead. I like it. You got 2 for each, and I'm gonna do it again. Nice. Weapon power. I thought he sold GNRs. Maybe his shop changes every time you come back, right? Restores EP to full. I swore he had GNRs for sale. That's not the shop in Chevat that sells the GNRs? Oh, maybe it's, I didn't look at gear part, or gear items. I just looked at tune-up. Yeah, buy parts. I never looked at parts. Power Magic Veil Doubler, GNR, son. Let me go ahead and grab some GNR. Output up 50%. I can get 2 of those bad boys? Oh, hell yeah. You could get that Omega and a Z charger. We grabbing 2 of those GNRs. There goes all my money, bro. Veil Doubler, grab another one of those. Pilot, I need the prevents fuel drain, because Harloot drains fuel. It's ridiculous. I think we're ready for subscriber game number 2. Oh, nope, it's DBZ versus the Goats. All right, 1 second, I'll be right back. said can't steal the fuel if you never fight it. This is true. I don't think I need any more power magic. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll just get another one. It definitely comes in handy with anybody that has an ether ability. Alright, bought all the things I can. Here we go. So I think this part is here to represent what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki and how American almost wipe out Japan and its people. Isn't it crazy? We probably would not have got this game. You know, honestly, I think that you're right. I think that something happened in that event that the people of Japan, I mean, and that's where a lot of these stories come from, right? This ultimate power and the destructive nature of this ultimate power, and what it makes people do is give in to the destruction, give in to the power, and let the power consume them. And so you see that, like, wow, he didn't have nothing in the chests. Maybe he will when I come back. You see that, like, what they saw was that if you give people that type of power, they will use it, and they will use it to destroy. And that's exactly what happened to them. Now, granted, it was in war, and all's fair in love and war, but I think what that did is it revealed to the people, to the people of Japan specifically, how much consequence there truly is with the destructive force. What? Oh, it just goes. I know there's somewhere else you can go into. Well, yeah, I just got a bunch of cool armor, or a bunch of cool stuff, and I'm not equipping it. I need to equip it. It's going to sound wrong, but if someone attacks you, you hit back hard enough to let everyone see that you don't miss. To see the consequence. To set an example. Well, yeah, there's a hole I can jump into. With how humans in war are, it's better to have people fear than to have people attacking. Isn't it crazy? Like, that dynamic has never changed throughout history. Like, throughout history. As much as people want to say they're changed, as much as people think they've changed, people have still stayed the same. But is it worth to lose humanity in the process? That is it's a compelling question. But you know what else is crazy about that question? Is that those with power don't even consider that question. Those with power only are concerned with exercising their power and justifying their existence. Let me get some of that GNR. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck. GNRs with magnetic coats. I could sell some of my magnetic coats. Magnetic coats with Death Blower 1. Death Blower 2 is not bad. I think people sleep on Death Blower 2 and 3. They just be committed to the Death Blower 1 because you can just you can do it so fast. But Death Blower 2 ain't no punk. Death Blower 3 ain't no punk. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Death Blower 1. Death Blower 2, Death Blower 3, Death Blower 1. This is why the world is resistant now. At this point, we're just waiting till the end of time. To some degree. To some degree. I think that comes with age also. I think you're showing your age a little bit there. Be careful. Be careful. You don't want people to know that you've gained insight. Only those that have lived a certain amount of time have gained insight. We're at 87 hours of this game, bro. You'd think with the knowledge of what exists, instead of thinking everything's infinite, people would learn. But there are those who take that knowledge and deliberately game it for that power. Very true. Therein is like the riddle of. Therein is the riddle of like what is our purpose in the universe? What are we doing here? What am I fighting for? What is the meaning of all this? I think we get the best quotes from the people with resolve. The people who are like, no matter what the true meaning is, I've decided this. And this is how I'm living is based on this decision. Like, those are the people who really, they really surprise you with their resolve and stuff. Just living life as it is, that whole dynamic. Living life as it is, but then like, it's like, I'm living life as it is, but I have resolved to live life like this. To live life as it is, I have a desire to experience my own fulfillments, It's hard to see the manhole. Did you cook with that? No, go back? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was you definitely cooking because it brings up like powerful discussion. You know what I mean? Not just about me, but something like that. Just live life as it is and don't hide behind any delusions about what life should be. Yeah, that's pretty well said right there. Delusions of how life should be or should be experienced. Some introspection. the street. Yeah, that's right. It's just hard to see it. Oh, you got to get out of the gear? Okay. You should say something like, I think we can get out of our gears here. There we go. Oh, of course. Let's go, Ingetsu. For me. Hey, good looking out. Good looking out. RPG guides in the building. RPG guides unite. I'm so blessed to have guides for all these games. Games that I even know, like games that I'm really familiar with, and I still need guides. You could do more of a chronic inflammatory disease. Adrenals work overtime. You have ADHD, stimulant treatment, immunosuppressant treatment may help though. 1 cup of coffee per day per week equals hello hospital for a week. Dang, man. That's rough. But you know that, and so you kind of have you're fortunate to know what stimulates problems for you. You know what I mean? Not that that's giving light to the situation, but that you can at least avoid danger. You can at least avoid the danger when you know what the danger is. Because of the bowel closure, it may have resolved with surgery, but not testing that anytime soon. Yeah. Meanwhile, you have construction workers who drink 5 energy drinks per day. They get jaundice and all that, but yeah, it's true. It's just crazy what some people are able to consume while others can't even come close. Can't even get a fraction. Oh, let us take a minute. Where are we? Congratulations, Ellie. Another year has come and passed. Yes, Happy New Year. I don't know what it is, but just now you sounded like an old person speaking. No, well, this time last year I never thought the war would come this far. Yes, but we managed to get by without getting involved. But it's not over yet. Why, at this very moment, people are still dying. Let's stop talking about this. Let's not dwell on the past year, not at the start of a new year. Yes, well, today, at least, I want to spend a day without worrying. Stupid idiots, a bunch of fools. Kim, you're too loud. I don't care if they hear me. All the people here are also fools. Kim! Think about it. What's the purpose of fighting each other on such a tiny planet as this? Fighting out of fear of being hunted into a corner? Rushing in to fight as if there were only many reserved seats to the right of life? Rushing in to fight as if there were only so many reserved seats to the right of life. That's kind of what we were talking about. Reserved seats to the right of life. Starting a war is stupid. Inciting it is also stupid. This is so true. Starting a war is stupid, and inciting it is stupid. So, woe to the antagonizers on both sides. Killing people as an act of terrorism, or as a protest against wars that kill people, is just as stupid. Do you hear him? Do you hear all the truth? Do you hear the knowledge? Killing people as an act of terrorism or as a protest to wars that kill people is just as stupid. You're all fools. Man, he must be hitting that bottle, bro. You remember this whole thing and just let the topics fly. Kim, I felt sorry for that child. But I don't think people in Ravine destroyed the generator with that intention. Ravine must have been another city. They don't have any other ways to express themselves. Oh, he's talking about terrorism and blowing something up to stop a war. The government is the one to blame. Is that a good enough reason for that child or those dead people? It wasn't much of an operation. It was difficult, but there was enough chance to win. We'd have won if we had better equipment. That child would have been saved if there was electricity. It's not just that child. 5 people died in my hospital. The ICU didn't function. Stupid. Just fools. Humans, creatures are meant to live. Why do they want to die out? Oh, yes. Why do they strangle themselves? Why do they want to die out? Why do we create the technology that will be our very undoing? Why do we do it? Humans are defective creatures, a bunch of fools. You see how he's talking? What happens when the AI deems us a defective species? What happens when the tools we create see us as a compromise that's not necessary? We've explored that. You know what I mean? We've explored that in stories, in movies, in books that theorize how that would come about and how that would play out. We've explored that many, many times. About humans being defective creatures, a bunch of fools. We've explored what it's like when humans suddenly have reproductive issues across the board. When you're talking about the whole of humanity having the inability to reproduce itself. That's why genetic damage is up lately. Yeah, genetic damage will come to the entire species the more we subject ourselves to hormonal displacement and genetic engineering. The more it becomes an over-the-counter situation to where anyone and everyone has access to it, or at least enough of a populace has access to it, what will happen is we will begin to reproduce defective humans that will be unable to sustain life in the capacities that we are able to now because of the genetic defect and modification. What will happen is science will discover, because you know how science is not an end-all be-all answer. Science is merely a study. Science will discover that through continued use of hormonal displacement, through continued use of disfiguration of the body in an attempt to satisfy your inner needs, satisfy your inner feelings, we will have weakened our genetic makeup over time. It is not something that happens just with our kids, but it happens with our children's children's children. Okay? That is that cycle of life. That is the danger that we propel ourselves towards. You and I won't experience that type of phenomenon, but it exists, and it is to come. Only 30 years to live. Nature, this planet, won't allow humans to live any longer than that. What's up, Pokey? Welcome to the chat, man. We're having deep conversation about the purpose of life. And what is it all for? And where is it all going? Am I a fool too? Ooh. See how Ellie just comes in with the cut you deep? You know what this resonates from? This resonates with me about when Satan was confronting Ramses. And Satan said to Ramses, he said, "What about these girls? Are they stupid? Are they trash? Because they believe in you." And here's Ellie. After everything that Kim just said, Ellie says, "Am I a fool too?" Kim didn't realize that he lumped all people into one category. He called them all defects. You got to put yourself in there, bro. I had a physical at the hospital today. They said I can't have children because of hereditary genetic damage. Using medicine for birth defects to increase quality of life is a different story. But it falls into the category of genetic engineering. I mean, it's again, just like Soylent in Xenogears. Soylent was supposed to be a treatment facility, okay? So in Xenogears, Soylent is to treat those people who have defects, right? It treats those people, but it also has a dual purpose. Okay? So the same thing applies to using medicine for birth defects to increase quality of life. Okay? You want to use medicine you want to use medicine to treat birth defects. What you have to do, essentially, is genetic engineering on the body, okay? I'm not saying that the body should live that way. I am just saying that it is the stepping stone for what later becomes a compromise to a greater whole, okay? I'm not saying that people don't deserve a chance. And that's kind of the sad truth to it all, is that we have the freedom to do this at will. We have the freedom to go down this path and see where it goes. We've made the choice already, you know? We've made the choice that we will discover new medicines, we will discover new treatments that affect our very genetic makeup, okay? And now we have enacted those treatments and are influencing the genetic makeup of humans for all of eternity to come. Humanity will both suffer the consequence and reap the benefits of this treatment, of this technology. It will undoubtedly experience both. Quantum medicine about to go crazy, and that's okay. I mean, and wait, there are humans today that are infertile. She said, I can't create life. I am a creature waiting to become extinct. Oh my goodness, man. The weight of the things that she says. Am I also a fool? Man. Yeah, what you gotta say now, Kim? So after a good night of sex, look, they're laying sideways on the bed, so you know it was good. But he still has his pants on. Well, I mean, maybe he put them back on. It's no good. It's not gonna work. Somehow we must break the spell, or the humans on this planet will die out. No, I don't care about humans. Life itself will be ruined if we don't do something. Some pure life, not cursed. A pure life. This is the new spirit vessel that will break the curse. It hasn't awakened yet. The form was created by nanomachines, but neural stimulation hasn't been done by the assembler tower yet. It's physically stable, but still doesn't function as a living creature yet. A nanomachine colony? No matter how many times we rewrite the hereditary codes, the impressions embedded in our bodies cannot be stopped. Do you hear that? The impressions embedded in our bodies cannot be stopped. So Kim is talking about DNA structure. Our genetic coding, that's DNA, right? The impressions embedded in our bodies cannot be stopped. So our DNA code has been altered to a state of it is unreplicable. Replicable. It cannot be replicated any longer. It cannot be renewed any longer. It was necessary to pursue this future. We had to recreate the molecular, actually the atomic level, by referring to the structural patterns of you and I. This child holds our futures and possibilities. Can this child be the angel who can give us more time? I remember, long ago, you, Kim, died. Right before town died. It was because soldiers of town tried to use me. That's right. The memory in my soul, it was left in me for your sake. While I being held, Krellian told that the ultimate work of art, that technology gave birth to. Yes, I knew I was thing. Look, my body. Different from Maria, Margie, and Ellie. Human imitation. But different. Kim and Ellie said I was angel. Yes, you are the child I, or Kim, wished for. Kim has been a part of me, in my blood, passing his memory down the generations for the past 4,000 years, existing for the day that the child who Kim was never able to embrace for so long would be born. Faye, thank you for being substitute Kim till now. But it okay. I be strong and make Kim and Ellie proud that I their child. Body so hot. Faye, hold me tight. Don't let go. That right there, that's Ellie. That's that Ellie vibe coming out of her. Faye, body. That's that nanomachine growth right there. I became adult. Nanomachine clothes too, yep. Adult. I not get in your way anymore. And just like that. And now she has like whole new screams and shit when she fights, if I remember. Like she's more gangster in a whole new way now. Oh, that's awesome. Ellie is down for that, but not a hoe. Yeah, that's because Ellie is for her one man. You know what I mean? Like she wants the one, the kindred spirit. Yeah, new character art. We dig the character art. Now for the question, can she procreate? You better believe she can procreate. Emeralda can procreate. Will I get more cash for some G50? I'm gonna go do the sword. I'm gonna go do the sword questing and all that kind of stuff, and get all the things out of the way so that I can pile up some more dough, and then I'll come here with whatever remaining dough I have and buy as much of that stuff as I can. I mean, I'm definitely because like I want to get the speed shoes. Yeah, that dough. We definitely had that dough and dynamite. That calling out. What was that? That was like the second or third stream of Xenogears. Of dough and dynamite. See, we knew the dough was going to be important. Let's get up out of here for now. Yeah, I need to update the playlist. I keep forgetting. You love when you stream Xenogears? I appreciate the vibes. I appreciate the vibes. Let's save. Alright, guys. Good night tonight. Good action. Good conversation. I'm glad I got through this stream. I thought I was going to break down at some point, just because this stuff hits me hard. This stuff hits me hard. It hits me all in the feels. You get everyone's like take on why we should keep fighting, why we should never give up, and like it's so encouraging, and like, but at the same time it's so convicting, because within that you still can sense like people have lost a great deal, and it's that suffering and that loss that really pushes us towards a higher purpose or a greater meaning, to allow ourselves to continue to press on. So for tonight, we're gonna kick it here and pick it up next time, where we go hunt for the sword. Go hunt for the sword and clean up all the rest of the details on Xenogears, and then play it out, y'all. Play it out. Oh, let's check the thing. We got the subscriber. Oh, we got the subscriber. We got the subscriber team playing the Mega Man. We up 5-2 right now. See how it finishes out. We're in the top of the 7th. Subscribers are up 5-2 on the Mega Man. Hits it to right, it's fielded, and then got 2 on now. Oh, we got bases loaded with Fireman at the plate. Never heard this theme? I know, right? It's one of the best kept secrets on Nintendo, I swear. People don't know, but this theme is hot, man. All the themes are hot in this game. Oh, gets them out. Here we go. Subscribers got the two home runs for the game so far. 12 hits, looking good. The subscribers are too strong, man. Too strong. Long Tran up, batting a 481 with 5 home runs. Hits it to second base. Second baseman fields it, and that's the first out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Jay is up, 333 with 2 home runs. Jay hits it to the pitcher. The pitcher fields it to the first baseman. Is that out? Maribel's up with a 423 with 1 home run. Maribel skies it deep to center field, and that's going to be out number 3. 3 up and 3 down for the subscribers in the 7th. Base at the plate. He's batting a 192 with 4 home runs. That doesn't even make any sense. Treble up next. Treble hitting a dribbler to third base. Third baseman picks it up. Wow, these innings are going quick right now. We got the defense like hot. Mega Man up. He's batting a 605 with 5 home runs. This one's going deep left. It's going. It might be off the wall. Mega Man rounds second base. Gets a double in the air. Metal Man up to bat. 440 with 3 home runs. Takes the pitch. Hits it into left. The left fielder's going to field that one for out number 3. Retiring the side. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Subscribers in the lead. Redacted comes up with a 423 with 1 home run. Down the left field line, foul ball. Second pitch comes down, fouls it left again. The 0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. Should be an announcer for a more elaborate game and stream it. I'm practicing. This is good practice right here. Antar up with a 346 with 2 home runs. Got 1 person on. No outs. What can we do? What can we do? Oh no, hits it to third baseman who fields it for the out. Oh, a double play. 2 outs just like that. Tunes up to bat, batting to 500 with 4 home runs. Throws it to the dribbler to the second baseman. 3 up, 3 down. Snake Man at bat, 458 with no home runs. Snake Man's, he must have that crawly ball. But the subscribers are all out of ultras, so no special powers to use for the rest of the game. So the Mega Men have an edge. They got 21 points of special powers to use. Quick Man up to bat with a 542 with 3 home runs. Ooh, hits it right down the line in into left field. Gets him a base hit. Gutsman coming up at batting a 500 with 2 home runs. Hits it to first. Oh, almost got him right into the instant double play. Mega Man gonna bring Junkman out for the pinch hit. Junkman takes the first pitch to third base. Third baseman fields it, throws him out. That changes the side. That's game, yo. Subscribers with the V. Coming through with the W. Long Tran and Jay are the only ones who got home runs that game. Nice work, subscribers. Nice work. How's the standings looking right now? So 1 is, I don't know who's 1. Oh, the super subs at the top, bro. The subscriber team is at the top of the rankings, 5 and 1. You gotta, you love to see it. You love to see it. We coming through representing, bro. Let's take a look at the stats, though. True Light with 4 home runs, batting a 400. Duke at 367. Long Tran at 464. Maribel 407. Redacted a 444. Antar, he's starting to do much better. I remember he had a terrible average to start the season out. E Murder, what's up? Welcome, man, to the chat. Oh, I gotta write your name down. Gotta write your name down. Maribel a 407. Chunes is batting a 481. Sticks is batting a perfect with 1 home run, one ribby. Luke 9 is batting a 500 in the pinch hitter spot. What do we got for pitchers? Armed is got an ERA of 8.49 with 2 wins. Ramono has got is 497 with 2 wins. Q has a save at 245. Pokey is at 540. He just be coming in and handling business. Chris is at a 2.7 and Retro's at a 2.7 with 3 saves, bro. Chris has got the only loss, so that must be like when Armed, Ramono, and Q are tired, they bring in Chris as a starter, and he must have lost the game, but that's all right. It looks like we're holding down the fort, yo. Holding down the fort. Goku's top in home runs. Longtran is second with 5. True Light's on the top home runs list. Chunes is on the top home run list. Looking good, folks. Looking good. Chunes with 9 ribbies. Longtran with 7 ribbies. Fulgore is the leader of the RBIs. Fulgore, Metalman, and Goku. Hihachi on the list. Vegeta on the list. You see that? Vegeta representing, bro. Vegeta on the home runs list. Vegeta is on the home runs list with 5. Mega Man's got the best batting average. Krillin next and Quick Man. Ricky Henderson up there. Dude, the GOATs are kind of like sleeping right now. Armed and Romano. Chi-Chi are the top winners right now. I mean, we're not too far into the season, but that's the way it be looking. All right, y'all. You guys have a good night, and we will see you next time for let's see what is coming up next. I think we got to get back to the Final Fantasy stream, and then the 200 subscriber stream. So we'll be seeing some more Xenogears later this week. But for now, you guys take it easy.